Welcome to the Quiver Podcast. I'm Brian, joined today by Vic. Say hi to everyone, Vic.
Hello. Hello. Yan.
Whenever you are listening, kung kakalabas or kahit a week after or 2 weeks after or maybe 1 year later, who knows, diba? This is season 6 now. Ayan, panibagong season na. Parang season 89 looking na to. Kasi pwede pa din
Yep.
tayo bumalik tanaw sa season 88 every now and then. But ito na yung start na we acknowledge na tapos na nag-closing ceremony na yung best host ever, UST. Ayan, tinurn over nila sa FEU. So ang pag-uusapan namin today, of course, dahil pre-season na siya, pre-season mode na kami ngayon, is yung Green Archers pre-season campaign, of course. It's ongoing and very much in full swing. Daming sinasalihan. I think there are two main competitions that the team is currently in, but there will probably be some more that we'll get to learn as before September comes, diba? So, ayan, before we start, of course, we'd like to shout out si Ma'am Karina. Ask for a photo kahapon when
Thank
the
you.
gang is around. Sa Lasal yung game, diba? And
Yep.
ako, si Vic, and si Willie, we were there. And nanghingi siya ng photo and she recognized us and she said that she watches the show.
Thank
So,
you.
thank you so much. I assume sa YouTube siya nanonood kasi kung sa Spotify lang siya nakikinig, she wouldn't have recognized us, diba?
Hindi tayo kilala.
Oo. I mean, mahirap kung bale mo matalas yung voice recognition, but I guess yeah. Kaya actually bago siya manghingi ng picture, background ko lang. Ang haba nung pila kasi nung game natin kasi separate tickets, diba? This was against FU where Lasal won
Yeah.
84-83. Kaya siya humaba kasi may NCAA rivalry match pa na nag-extend eh. Yung Latran San
Oo.
Miguel eh. Masyado silang
Oo.
natutuwa maglaro sa Lasal. I mean, they can
Para
choose to do
ma-feel
so.
nila. Para ma-feel. Para ma-feel. Alam mo na.
Yun na
Eh,
daw
parang,
yung
uy, okay
UAP
pala mag-shoot sa
experience eh.
Lasal. Parang ganun eh. Uy, okay pala mag-shooting dito. Parang ganun eh.
Si Titing parang nung una nahirapan pa siya makabasa
Nakapa
pero
pa. Oo, nakapa eh.
nung second half medyo kabisado na niya, alam na niya kung saan yung spots.
Pagka-basket nga niya, pang 79, 76, tsaka yung pang pa-overtime, munti ko na-aperan sa gilid eh. Pagpunta sa gilid, munti ko na-aperan. Uy, nice pass. Uy, nice shot. Munti ko nang aperan si Titing. Ayaw, nahiya lang ako. Pero gusto ko na-extend yung kamay ko.
Mahirap,
Uy, pre,
mahirap.
nice shot.
Baka may paparazzi. Sabihin, uy, umaapir na naka-green. Uy, mahirap.
Oh.
Wala kaming alam sa
Uy,
ganyan.
nice shot. Uy, nice pass. Oo eh.
Yeah.
Munti ko nang aperan. Uy, pre, galing mo ah. Bakit ka dito? Ganon.
And of course, hindi lang siya yung nagpakitang gila. Sabi nga sa akin ni Vic, kasi, di ba, nung game din na yan, marami ding mga bedista na sanay eh. Sina Penny.
Oo, sige. Di actually, nakakatawa kahapon, ano, yung mga dating Tagalasal na transferred to San Beda and Letran, sila yung medyo mas sanay na maglaro. Si Aaron, si ano ba ito, Buensalides also nakapaglaro din ng
3x3
maayos.
champion yan.
Part siya ng pangalawa. Una at pangalawa nga ba siya or part ng pangalawa?
At least isa.
Yeah.
Yun ang sure.
Tapos ano pa ito, Montesilio. Nakaka-shoot din si Montesilio ka. Medyo ano sila. And si Penny, of course. Medyo ano sila, sanay na maglaro dyan sa Razon. So they better feel of how it is playing there.
Yeah, so just to zoom out of that fun stuff, of course, the results were Lasal beating FEU 84-83, San Beda beating Latran in an overtime thriller 82-79. NU,
Lahat dikit
yung
sa
past,
hapon. Yung ganda ng
oh,
quarterfinals. Lahat dikit.
one possession, di ba? NU beating
I think
UP
UP NU ba
67-64.
77-64? Tama ba?
No, 67-64. Kaya ako siya
Ay, sige.
naalala kasi score nung NU yung paboritong number ng mga bata
Oo,
ngayon.
67,
Then
60.
natin
Ano,
nyo losing to UST
kaya
84-82.
86-84. Yeah, so, yung
86-84 pala, sorry. Yeah.
the one thing that they worry na semis tayong dalawa sa Razon, kaya nila in-adjust yung mga schedule papuntang Blue Eagle, lahat semis finals doon, yung pala din na rin sila maglalaro, diba? So,
At least
kasi
neutral venue daw yung
for
neutral
our
venue.
audience kasi, The original schedule really is that semis pa talaga dapat maglalaro sa Razon, if I'm not mistaken.
Initially,
Yun yung
yeah.
unang
Nakapublish
schedule
yan.
ng Asia
Pwedeng
Basket
balikan
eh.
ng mga tao yan.
And then nagkaroon ng changes na quarterfinals tayo, tas naging semis and finals in Ateneo. So siguro feeling nila lalasal Ateneo na home court natin. So nag-worry sila eh. Hindi pwede, semis at finals tayo doon. Eventually tanggal sila. So sinayang nila yung pag-overthink nila. Hindi na sila
Exactly.
So ngayon,
Exactly.
ang ano dyan, Bri, magandang tanong, maglalaro pa rin ba sa BEG? Kasi wala na sila eh.
Baka sabi naman dun sa communication is subject to change depending on the outcomes
Oh, di
ata.
ba? So
So,
malay nyo,
baka
bigay mo ulit sa
UST, baka
Razon.
padala
So, mas
nila sa
maganda.
UST or somewhere
Or
else
sa
or
KPAB, or, di ba? So,
or sa
at least
NU.
we'll get to see in the next few days kung anong
Yeah.
mangyayari sa hosting. Kasi nga, wala na si Ateneo. So, we're not yet sure if
Baka ayaw na
tutuloy
nila.
pa rin nila. O,
Baka
baka ayaw na nila
sabihin
eh.
na nila ano.
Wala na
Yeah.
kami dyan eh. Diba?
Kaya nga. So, that's the situation now. And of course, if we want to look at least what happened over the week, particularly Saturday's game. And so, pag-uusapan namin, of course, how the Green Archers fared in their home court game against FEU. Defended it really well. Ganda nung final sequence coming nun sa GC namin. Yun yung isa sa una namin pinuri talaga eh, yung defense, yung help defense ni Mo Kulang. Kasi Jedrick Dagat, a good separation of Jacob Cortez. Eh.
Hindi siya
And
nagkulang sa
had a
sequence na
good,
yan. Hindi siya nagkulang. Hindi siya
wow,
nagkulang sa
di
sequence
talaga
na yan.
kulang. And he got that valuable bother. Hindi siya block eh. Yan yung sinasabi ko, diba? Hindi yan mag-a-appear sa stat sheet na block, pero it's a crucial defensive move. But it still looked dangerous kasi throughout the game, especially in the second half, whenever FEU were, players were defended well, ano pa din eh, they were still making tough shots eh. Sana lang Mongkopa, Pasaol, even si Daa and Montemayor, if I remember correctly, sila yung
Si Go
nagsisnipe
John.
sa. Yeah, so ano talaga. Interesting din na we got their number in the end. Of course, medyo kamag-ulo din siguro sa part ng FU na nag-foul si Moko ng kay
Yeah, oo nga
JJ.
kasi I think yan ang talking point eh. I think most of us thought of Konate doing that because it's a 5 against 4, 'di ba? But then
Hindi
again,
na
I think
na-realize na penalty. Tingin
yeah,
ko, hindi na
I think
na-realize
we're
na
on the
penalty.
consensus naman na kung aware siyang penalty, feeling ko hindi. Kumbaga, let's just play honest defense and bahala na kung anong mangyari rather than giving Jacob Cortez two free throws to practically give us the lead sa at that crucial stage of the game. Parang I think lahat tayo agree na mag-honest defense ka na lang kaysa magbigay ka ng although baka naisip nila hindi Lasal to may na mag-free throw to so paulin na lang natin.
Nasa razon tayo. So kahit pa paano,
Pwede rin siguro ganun iniisip nila.
nasanay na. Nasanay na ano. Eventually, it led to free throws after Doidungo converted that equalizing three. Si Pasaol split his free throws and then si Jacob made 2 out of 2. So, yun yung naging decider actually. I mean, medyo dubious din yung tawag dun sa foul kay that's a John Ray to the line but it is what it is. We have to acknowledge that foul siya. But sabi ni JC nun, sobrang manipis. Parang sabi niya, parang John Ray kind of made the meal out of that. But if that's a preview of how calls are going to make, the players can only do so much. So, ayan, I think we can go with some of the other talking points. Of course, I think at this stage of the season, syempre, I think mas maganda if I'll throw in the questions to you and I'll just add anything to say. Ano yung nakikita mo so far na positive? In the 3 games, more, you can cite more dun sa nangyari recently, but if you want to also harp back on what you noticed nung NU and UST Phil Oil games, feel free to do so.
I think overall ano pa rin talaga we're trying dami nating sinusubukang bagay which is that's what the preseason is. Substitution patterns, combinations ng mga tao, sets that you're running, it's not really, I mean, for example, it's not what, maybe you'll see some of it in the UAAP. Kumbaga, ano yan eh, whatever works will carry it over to the UAP tournament, but if yung mga tinetest natin na hindi okay, hindi natin to makikita. But, there may be instances na baka pangit to ngayon eh. But maybe there are situations, depende sa kung sinong kalaban natin, na these sets would work, these combinations would work. So ano yan, kumbaga, there's a lot of note-taking happening from since yung mga ano natin, yung mga provincial tournaments that we joined in as we go along in 3 months time. Tama, 3 months time. Kasi I think the based dun sa graphic nga ni FEU will start September 12. So we have only roughly 3 months to go. Mabilis na lang yan. So really it's more of you get to yung mga sets, combinations na tingin natin hindi okay ngayon, but we will have to, kumbaga kailangan mo rin yan baunin kasi di mo alam kailan mo siya magagamit eh. So you just have to put that on your notes somewhere na pagdating ng season, ay, pwede pala to, we tried doing this, we tried doing that, it didn't work on that opponent, baka mag-work to sa ganitong opponent, so things like that. So it's really, you get to, kasi yung iba, I think, na papansin natin, ba't hindi tambak, ba't hindi ganito, ba't hindi ganyan. But again, we will not get tired of saying that pre-season really, it's a lot of experimenting going on pagdating sa side ng coaches on what we do. But I think what you're really after, I think, is the attitude ng team. Kasi regardless of whatever sets that you do, 'di ba? Parang we find ways to win, 'di ba? Parang yun yung that's what's important naman eh, na at the end of the game, parang if you need a win, you'll do whatever it takes eh. Regardless anong sets yan, sinong personnel na nasa loob. Kumbaga ano pa ito, gagawa mo ng paraan yan. As what we've seen dito sa dalawang Asia Basket playoff games natin against Benilde and against FEU and even yung Phil Oil natin against UST, we hindi nag-give up, hindi bumigay, andun yung fighting attitude until the end, 'di ba? So that's what I think, sa akin yun yung mas may value. More than the sets, more than the personnel, yung combination, kasi those are the intangibles that you'll carry pagdating ng season eh, na it's not always going to be a perfect situation or perfect game. You will really commit mistakes here and there, but what matters is how you react, paano ka babalik, 'di ba? Especially on that yung tatlong panalo natin, 'di ba? So against Benilde, UST and ito against FEU. It's not a perfect game. We make a run. They make our opponents also make a run, but at the end of the game, gumagawa ka ng paraan manalo. So I think sa akin yun yung pinaka-important doon eh. You get to see the attitude of the team na ay hindi, gagawin natin to ng paraan manalo. And another thing to note of also, Bryce, that alam naman natin na hindi pa ito yung final composition. That's why we're really trying so many types of combinations inside. I think pwede na natin puntahan tong discussion na to. I think si Saibol pabalik na. And then we also see video clips of Henry already running back and forth the floor. Those are good signs. Si Boris naka-suit up na rin kahapon. So those are as compared to the other games na si Boris, wala talaga, no. So alam mo yun, parang you get to see slowly our team is forming kung ano yung pwede nating makita for season 89 in 3 months time. So I think it's a good sign to us na unti-unti nating makikita kung ano talaga hulma ng team. Kasi right now, first thing that's obvious is wala tayong backup point guard talaga, which is going to be filled up by Saibol. which is ano pa lang siya, pabalik pa lang siya dito. So, ako personally, I'm excited to see him in one of the upcoming pre-season games. Kasi yun yung ano ko eh. I think that's one of my concerns more than some kasi are concerned with the bigs. Kasi nga Mike uh, that spot vacated by Mike. It's really a huge responsible and void no, na dapat punan. So some of the supporters yun yung kanilang concern but I think sa akin mas concerned ako with the point guard spot na biglang na iwan din ni Kian because Kian decided to go pro and skip his final playing year. Ako yun yung mas ano ko, mas interested to see how it pans out kasi ako I have to give credit to the coaching staff managing Jacob's minutes and it's nice to see kung sino yung how do they manage the point guard situation without Saibol in the lineup. So sometimes you get to see si Lebron nagdadala ng bola, sometimes si Doy. It's a point guard by Ivanto committee and I really love that. I really love that aspect kung paano mina-manage yung point guard natin situation natin. So at the same time, I'm so excited na rin to see how it pans out pag nandiyan na si Saibol. So ako nandun ako nakatutok how the dynamic kasi Saibol is not a small point guard. Big stocky point guard din siya. So I'm really interested to see how and I feel like he can play the off guard too. Ako yun ang pakiramdam ko sa kanya with this as skill set. I think he can play some of the two. I guess. So kasi may preseason tayo na pinagsabay sila ni Jacob eh. I just forgot which preseason game it was. Pinagsabay sila ni Jacob and I think it worked well. So that's one dynamic then that I am excited to see. So yun, a lot of ano pa to eh, it's not yet the ako personally excited pa kasi it's not yet the finished semi-finished product that we are expecting to see kasi may mga players pa na aantayin natin to na makita na maglaro for this upcoming pre-season games natin.
Alright, yeah, that's a meaty analysis of how the week has gone by. And sa part ko, it's more of, I think I find that out of the five 3x3 players, four of them are providing that stability, not just on offense, but also on defense. Of course, we have to mention JC Makalala, Doy Dungo, Earl Abadam, and Luis Pablo, of course. Parang ang hirap na i-picture yung team na wala ni isa sa kanila on the floor at all times. I think we see it at least in the rotation na I couldn't really track kung ilan mang minutes nilaro natin na wala ni isa sa kanila. But I think it would have been
Oo naman. Yeah.
Kasi diba parang these guys I think probably are the sharpest in terms of competitiveness. No offense
kasi
to the other
3x3
pero
sila
kasi
eh. Yeah.
dumaan sila sa 3x3 eh. Even if magkaiba yung dynamics, yung sharpness na
medyo meron kang rhythm
have to be
Meron
competitive.
kang
Rhythm, yeah.
competitive rhythm eh. Yep.
So sila and si EJ, even when EJ came on, I know he didn't produce points wise, but he also provided that much needed presence to stabilize the floor on both ends. So ayun, and the hope is that at least throughout the preseason, these guys will help a lot in rubbing that off to other teammates. Of course, I guess needless to say, kahit hindi sila part ng 3x3, you expect that Jacob and Mason, they'll be reliables, of course. Then you see the likes of sina Seven, sina Mo, Dive, who actually was supposed to play in the 3x3 instead of EJ but got injured, diba? They've been given opportunities, even si Gillian Keynes, diba? We see minutes from him. Usually, pinapasok siya yung mid-second to the late. Parang yun yung napapansin tong window niya. And he's not doing too bad. I mean, of course, not the best, but serviceable and something he can build on. And tama yung sinabi mo, Vic, yun yung maganda hanapin at this stage of the season. I think, syempre, we wouldn't lie and say that we wouldn't care if natalo Lasal sa FEU yung home game. Syempre, there's that sense of pride na home game siya, kaya you want to win that.
Talaga.
But it's not, but we will go there in a bit. So sabihin ko lang na I guess had LaSalle lost, it's gonna provide obviously room for them to have more introspection kasi parang how did that happen and all that. Pero even losing the Phil Oil games, I think I knew, diba, being one of the results of the weekend last week. Hindi lang natin masyado na mag-usapan kasi you wanted to focus on the volleyball and all that. But parang sa akin, ano eh, even if we, let's say, beat UST by this margin, beat FU by this margin, you would read beyond the results. Eh.
Yep,
Kasi,
agree.
syempre, di ba, you're looking at certain aspects. Pwedeng nanalo ka nga, but maybe nanalo ka because your opponents made you look good. Hindi may worry yun come UAP na baka oh, they might have our number then. Pwede rin
Yeah.
naman natin gamitin yun, di ba, sa kanila na parang kahit matalo
Yes.
tayo sa kanila, bawian lang naman kayo sa UAP eh. Parang, result, syempre, I don't think the players would want to lose. Probably won't, otherwise, ba't pa sila naglalaro? Pero syempre, fine-tuning. Whatever happens in the preseason, 0-0 pa din naman sa UAP.
Yeah.
So, yun lang naman yung madadagdag ko. And now we can transition to that angle, of course, which is it. LaSalle had a lot more to lose against FU in this game kasi nga we've already seen some teams host games. Ateneo, I think, lost to UP while the game was at the Blue Eagle Gym. UP almost losing to CSB while they were hosting sa UP Varsity Training Center. Then LaSalle also almost getting beaten by FU. So parang, alam mo yan, there's that, ewan ko kung added pressure, added support, of course, the players, ano to, Jacob and Doy and all the others who got asked about how it was playing in LaSalle. Syempre, they'll say that it is a big help, of course, but double-edged din siya eh. Sometimes it can feel like a lot more weight of expectation on your shoulders, but at the same time, if you use that properly, it helps you rise towards that and become, alam mo yun, become more empowered. Kita naman ng dulo na I think it was really more of the latter. But how did you weigh that, Vic? And how did you enter this game na syempre, di ba, a lot more at stake in terms of pride?
Ako yun lang, ayoko matalo sa home floor kasi it's not really, we don't get to host that often or medyo rare na mag-host tayo ng pre-season tournaments. So I was really excited for dun sa game natin yesterday kasi nga sabi ko it's very rare that I think the last that we hosted back dun pa sa dun sa mga nakaabot dun sa home and away league, if you are familiar on that pre-season tournament, nagkaroon ng dati home and away league. So I think that's the last time na nakapag-host yata tayo ng isang pre-season tournament, and I have to give kudos to everyone in OSD for helping making it happen, apart from Jai Reyes, also for selecting Razon as a as a venue for Asia Basket. So I think a special thanks also to Jai for making it possible, along with our Office of Sports Development people. I'm so happy. I'm so happy na nagkaroon tayo ng pre-season tournament at home, and there's this always sense of pride na ayoko matalo. Ayoko matalo sa home floor, and the atmosphere yesterday was electric. Masaya. I mean, every time we get a stop, every time there's a good play, mas na appreciate ng home crowd as compared to a UAAP game, no, na mas intense dapat. But kaya ako dun tuwan-tuwa kasi it's a pre-season game, pero you get to see na all the effort, lahat may katumbas na reaction from the crowd natin. So yun, I'm so happy on that. Actually, nagano nga si Ma'am Joy Sana Rosa of OSD. Nag-react siya sa IG story ko eh. Sabi ko, Ma'am Joy, sana we can host more. Kasi sabi ko, it was a fun experience. Sobrang fun experience to uh, uh, have a preseason game and win that game particularly. And I think you can see it in the faces of our players na ayaw din nila magpatalo. FEU played a heck of a game, but I think we also, kumbaga tayo din, we pulled off all the stops needed for us to get that win. But overall, I would really love na sana mag-host pa tayo ulit ng ibang pre-season tournaments. Although alam natin na scheduling is tough kasi nga all our teams are also using Razon as their practice venue. So hindi it's easier said than done. So but hopefully makapag-host ulit in the future. Yun, sobrang saya ng atmosphere kagabi.
Yeah, actually yun lang din yung dahilan kaya ako napanood ulit ng game. And buti na lang
Yeah, kasi
nanalo
bro,
sila. So, medyo reset na yung season counter ko. Kasi
hindi
I
kasi 'di ba,
ditched
Bray,
the
parang
volleyball season, wala akong panalo. Go.
yung ang ano nga natin is that nakakanood nga tayo ng we are able to watch Lasal games that are not played in our home floor eh. So I think all the more na dapat magkaroon tayo ng reason to watch a Lasal game on our home floor. Ako yun yung ano ko, that's one of my personal motivations to watch. Kaya sabi ko, nakanood nga ako ng hindi sa Lasal yung laro eh. Bakit ngayon sa Lasal yung laro hindi ako makakanood, di ba? Yun.
Yeah. Iniisip ko nga iniisip ko nga na parang syempre, we're gonna extend this topic now. We've talked about the game and we will talk about more games as they come. And ngayon, pag-iusapan na namin ito nga, yung home and away topic. It's really interesting, especially sa amin ni Vic na we also have football following. In sa football, commonplace yan na home and away ang games. Hindi lagi, may mga neutral games. Kunwari, Champions League Final. Champions League Final. Mga ganyan. Siyempre, or FA Cup Final. Siyempre, neutral venue siya ba. But yung mga league games or mga home two-legged ties or group stage games, they're played home and away, usually, more often than not. So, sa atin, di ba, sa Philippines basketball, kahit sa lalayo pa ako ng sport, USNCA, di ba? Pag nasa conference action ka, usually home and away yan. Sa tournament ka lang naman,
always home and away. Yeah.
centralized di ba? So,
Pag ano lang naman nag-iiba eh. Pagka yung conference tournament or the NCAA March Madness, saka lang naman naging pa ito neutral venues eh.
Exactly. So, maganda yung sinabi ni Vic kanina about the home and away league. Personally, di ko na siya naabutan sa college but I have heard of it as a kid. And parang novelty siya before and mas lalo siguro ngayon. It's props to competitions like Asia Basket for pushing this idea, di ba? Making things happen. And niisip ko na lang, syempre, kung lalagay natin sa actual UAP season, parang mahirap siya implement strictly na lahat ng teams meron kasi nga, 'di ba? Some teams don't have that kind of facility that Ateneo and UST enjoy, 'di ba? But then what I want to see is maybe Lasal using the Rizal or the Ninoy Aquino Stadium or even MOA kung kaya naman ng crowd natin, 'di ba? To a point na baka meron lang isang side of the stadium na yung kalaban natin yun and then tayo yung majority or parang gano'n. Ang point is magkaroon ng skew ng partisanship na mamimimik niya yung goal na mangyari ng home and away. So I don't mind us playing sa Blue Eagle Gym if let's say yun yung first round, provided na yung second round ganun din. We can host a counterpart na parang feeling ko ganun yung nakikita ko. Of course, madaling i-refute na hindi pa ready yung league kasi nga how would the broadcasting arrangement be like? How would the referee assignment be like? Syempre, sasabihin ng mga tao, iba naman yung nagre-referee ng first and second game. Pero may pooling kasi din sila and all that. Pating official stable, isang staff lang din sila as far as we know. But then there are so many leagues happening now that maybe it can open doors for opportunities such as that to happen in the future. And let's just say for argument's sake lang naman tong discussion na to. We are not decision-making makers here. This is not a decision-making board, thankfully, for us. So ikaw, tatanungin ko, Vic. Provided na maayos naman yung logistics about broadcasting, maayos yung logistics about the venues and the officiating, ano sa tingin mo? Do you think that will be a more fun spectacle than let's say having the current setup na nasa isang venue lang 4 teams or minsan 8 teams pa nga?
Ako oo, mas maganda pagka yung 14 elimination round games are yun nga may back to home and away format. Maganda siya kasi it will really test yung mental toughness ng players will be tested. Yun yung pinaka important factor diyan. Pati magdiretsahan na tayo. Yung we think of UE really right now as hindi natin alam how strong they will be. Kahit yung perceived teams na ganyan na tingin natin mahina, playing on a home crowd, you'll never know what can happen. So, alam mo yun, exciting siya, especially in a collegiate setting na hindi pa ganun ka mentally mature yung mga players. So, I think meron kang one way or the other, alam mo yun, parang mas makakita ka ng mga upsets. Yung mga tipong, for example, sa USNCAA, pag may upset, yung the crowd storms the court, di ba? So, alam mo na, di ba, parang ano lang yan, just how the UST team celebrated after nila matalo si Ateneo kahapon. Kala mo UAAP na yung laro, di ba?
Yeah.
So that kind of atmosphere, di ba? Parang you get to experience that if you have a legitimate home and away format wherein only 10% of the capacity is allocated for the visiting team. So if you're the visiting squad that on that schedule, only 10% will get the tickets and the others TV kayo manonood or streaming
Ano, ang naalala
whatever
kong
medium is possible.
Naalala kong vibe dyan is yung Lasal NU Final Four game. No offense to the NU crowd.
Yeah,
But it
yes.
felt like
Oh,
that. Diba? Parang
yeah,
kahit sabihin mo more than
correct.
10% sila nanood. The noise levels are just, whenever Lasal made that run, alam mong it's gonna be difficult for NU. And maybe that played a factor, diba? Both sets of players would probably say that. Ibang kalaban ng crowd. Kaya kudos to teams that usually win even with that disadvantage. Kasi hindi naman automatic yan eh. And it's also added pressure to that team, the home team. Like what we were
Oo
saying,
naman kasi
pag,
pressure to pressure to deliver. So mas halo-halo yung emotions diyan eh.
yung iba nga yung pride when you don't want to lose home court. And maybe, diba,
Correct.
mag-aabay na yung home court advantage. Baka yung Final Four, di na lang twice to beat yan. Baka sabihin na hindi, home court advantage, tawag dito, best of three, pero lahat ng games, dun lang sa home nung dun top
No,
seed.
di ba?
Well, I mean, let's see.
Baka
Diba?
pa.
We'll cross the bridge when we get there. Pero provided that there will be a setup to do that, maybe they can say, oh, UAP Arena nga to, pero we want the top seed to have access sa tickets. Tapos pag hindi nila nabenta, saka na lang mapupunta sa iba. Let's see. We're proposing ideas here, pero di naman kami nagda-decide like what Vic and I just said earlier on. So, that's that kayo. If you have ideas as well about what you feel about the
Oo.
home and away,
Comment down
comment nyo
below.
lang kasi tawag dito, we make
Malay
this
nyo,
show,
di
of
ba?
course, not for ourselves, but for the fans. Then, you want a platform for us to
Pero maganda talaga yan.
discuss. Mm.
Exciting siya. Yeah.
Sarap nung katsawan yan siguro, no? Parang kunwari, lalaro yung
Hindi,
team
pati
natin sa Blue
ma,
Eagle Gym. Tapos,
oo.
then, tapos
Yung imagine mo sa Blue Eagle Gym, 10% lang supporters mo, tapos you beat
power
them, di
yung
ba?
drums
So,
mo, mga ganyan, sila lang ang pwede mag-drum.
masarap yun. Oh. Masarap sa
Tapos tumayin,
pakiramdam yun, beating them. Yeah.
parang ganun, parang ganyan yung feeling ng FEU kahapon eh, parang that would have been something that they'll carry into UAT na, oh, napatahimik naman kayo sa gym ninyo, parang ganun.
Yeah, di
Yeah,
ba?
di ba?
Oh, that's the pride for the
The
visiting
away
team, di
team.
ba?
Yeah. And kaya talaga, bakbakan yan. Siguro nangyari to last time nung mga early days pa ng UAP, nung mga pre-war. I think, di ba, ganun yung style nun eh. Baka nga yung nilalaroan nila nun yung sa sa semento pa eh. Who knows, di ba? Kasi we weren't alive then, but probably would have been the case. Ayan. So that's that for this show, of course. Vic, myself, and whoever's available pa in the crew, we will, of course, look forward to next week. I think we have, is it next week? Upcoming games ba natin? Asia Basket? Well, wala pa.
Yes. May 30, I think. Yeah, yun yung semis yata. Kasi
Ayan. May
matagal
qualification
pa
game
POL,
din.
tama ba?
Yes, merong break. Parang mid-June na yata yung resumption. Because
Matagal-tagal ang Phil Oil eh. Yeah.
may MPL din yata that will give way to, kasi yung Phil Oil, obviously sa Phil Oil lang siya pwede gawin. Hindi siya pwede gawin. Ayan, so yeah, we have Asia Basket Games coming up as well. And you will talk about that
Against
as
UST.
well as, and yun, so for the preseason, just for following sake, we'll do once a week. But kung may breaking news, di ba? Ay, malay mo,
Oh, may
something like
breaking news.
midday.
Malay mo. May breaking news.
Malay mo, may naglaro nung Sabado, di na umuwi. Sabi mo, sarap
Kung pwede lang
mag-practice
no?
dito.
Kung pwede lang na talagang hindi na umuwi no?
Kaso, syempre, kailangan mo na umuwi. Yun, kailangan mo na dalhin yung
Ay,
gamit.
kasi mga gamit, kukunin yung gamit eh. Kunin yung gamit. Tama, kunin yung gamit eh. Tama naman.
Hindi pwedeng iwan yung gamit. Sayang yun.
Oo, tama
Ayan, so
naman.
guys,
Kailangan kunin yung gamit. Pati kailangan
you can,
makapag-log out ng maayos sa dorm. Kailangan
tsaka
makapag-log out
makakuha
ng
ng
maayos sa dorm bago lumipat.
tsaka makakuha ng TOR. Kasi baka
No,
i-hold it.
transcript, mga ganon. Mga report card. Yan yung mga madalas iniipit eh. Yan yung mga madalas iniipit. Yung mga madalas iniipit. Oo, kaya
For,
eh.
for the record, joke time lang to. Pero kung masaling magkatotoo,
Oo, kung may
tama
kung may
kami.
natatamaan, problema niyo na 'yon. Hindi ko problema niyo 'yun. Kung may natatamaan. Diba?
Ayan, so it has been a great one. If you also have some topics in mind, they're welcome. We'll do our best to
Baka meron kayong gusto
um
pag-usapan namin. Pwede naman
basta within
habang
Lasal or
pinag-iisipan
UAP
tayo.
context naman. Hindi
Yep.
namin pwede pag-usapan yung mga medyo labas na kami sa mga ibang bagay na nangyayari.
Hindi po pwede yung NBA,
Kunwari
mga ganun.
Tottenham, mahirap na yun. Sa NBA, kunwari si Wemby
Pero
mag-end up
kung
sa Lasal.
sa Tottenham na relegation yun, pwede siguro. Mga ganun.
Pasintabi na lang kung may Spurs fan man na sa lista.
Oo.
You can still have,
Basta
you still have
San
time.
Antonio Spurs, okay. Pwede yun.
Wemby na Spurs. Ayan, so thank you guys for joining us. Of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Follow us, social channels, and as you always say, Vic,
Ano mo Lasal? Pak, thank you.